Hello guys. So, what is going on? Today we're going to be speedrunning Crow's Nest. That's basically what this is. We're going to be trying to... We're basically going to be trying to see what we can do. The goal is going to be to get a sub 20 run, which is going to be probably our best run. So, the basic plan is we're going to be using some of the glitches, some of the jumps and stuff made available by Naked Eli. If you guys haven't seen his videos, go watch them. But so we're gonna start the mission. This is legendary with Grunt Birthday Party Skull and yeah, we're gonna do Daddy Skull. So I'm not doing last or anything. It's just gonna be plain legendary. And we're basically gonna go for the fastest time possible. Timer should show up.
Motion trackers.
So
come on, sir. I'll show you the way.
Basically, you know, we're just gonna try to not die as fast as possible. We're probably not gonna get a no death run. We might have to restart some checkpoints every once in a while. And, okay. So some of the tricks we're gonna use gravity hammer launching and whatnot, and we're also gonna be taking advantages of RNG. By that, we're going to try to get one of the brutes to spawn with an invincibility. So we're going to wait here for that, and we're going to throw that out. We're actually going to jump back right off the bat, and we're going to pick up that here. Try to stay away from any of the grenades. If we can get any, you know. We're not going for a scored run, we're not going for anything speedy. We are just trying to go for any high score or anything. That's not what this run's about. This run is purely based off of not. Well, I guess it is. It's about like not dying. But for this part, this is probably gonna be the most unoptimized part of my run. As you guys can already see, I'm already doing pretty bad on this part of the run. So, since I'm already doing bad on this part of the run, I'm just gonna pick up another. I'm gonna pick up an AR again. I'm just gonna push forward. These. You're gonna see that execution. Yeah. That's what we're gonna want to do. We're gonna want to pick up the carbine, and we're gonna want to pick up both of them because we're gonna want the ability to use those for headshots. We also want to avoid taking as much damage as possible. So, there you go. Yeah. Nice. So now we're going to push into the hangar bay, which this part can be very highly optimized to do this, right? No, there's so much here, but you guys are going to see that our goal for this part is actually
Pelicans can't launch until the hangar's clear.
we're going to stay over here. We actually aren't going to use we're going to want to avoid getting shot by that. But right now that actually is not the biggest of our concerns. This one actually, we're going to use this box as kind of cover. We're going to want to get the brute. Oh, geez, I missed the brute. So what happened there was I actually missed my target. I actually shot at something that wasn't a brute when I should have shot at a brute. Again, you want to take out this guy. Jackals are a pain in the butt, so if you can take these out early, it's probably going to be wise. It's not necessary to take out like the jackal or the grunts up there because the grunts, they're going to do damage, but they're not going to do like super hardcore damage. And basically, like I said, you don't want to push that. But the jackals, like these jackals cause hardcore damage. And as you can see, like I'm like hardcore focusing on that jackal more than I'm focusing on anything else. So we're gonna use this as cover basically, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna hope that our marines are gonna do some damage, and Infiltrator Party are going to they actually do damage. Basically for all of Legendary Halo 3, using this to get move combos on the brutes. That's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to basically move combo all of the brutes in the game, and for this we're gonna just go through the 3 first waves of the phantoms. We want this guy's shield to go up, and that's actually not what I want. Okay, so we're gonna put it anyway. So we're gonna wait just a second. We're gonna charge. We'll find the brute. That's one of them. I got stuck. So with that, on legendary you have a higher probability of the grunts actually being like able of doing that. So the good news is that we have a checkpoint that is, like as you can see there, I can easily take out that jackal. But we want to stay behind these crates basically for the entire part of this because it'll optimize it to basically you won't get shot at by the phantoms, which you don't want. Like, if you get shot by the phantoms, you're screwed, dude. The phantoms like you're like an instant KO. So since that guy came down, we're gonna as you guys can see, you know, brutes cause a lot of trouble for people in Halo 3. So he's coming back around, doing fine for us. And we missed him though. So I only have a couple bullets left over. Okay, so we're gonna switch to an AR. We have a bubble shield now, which will give us a little bit better of a chance. So with this, we want to keep that same cover. And okay, I didn't realize you're out. Okay, we're gonna rack him. And at this point, we actually don't have a choice but to not do what we were doing. So the run I was doing was basically based off the fact that I had more BR ammo, which we don't have. So, let's throw that. Okay, we're gonna blow up that. Ooh, I don't know where that came from, but oh well. So we're at 6 minutes, which is a lot longer than you want to be stuck here. You actually want to be out of this part a lot earlier. You want to be out of this part by about 4 minutes, and that's if you're going to do for the World Record Run. World Record Run gets you out of this part at about 4 minutes. So again, you're going to do the same thing. We're going to stick that, stick the cannon right there, and then right when they start dropping. We're going to avoid that. Okay, so they want to put a big level shield, which is going to actually be fine. We don't have any grenades or anything, so we do have a bubble shield. So if things do get rough, we're gonna wait for that bubble shield to go down first, since they're in the hell out that bubble shield.
There you are.
So what we don't want to do is we don't want to run out of ammo on. Basically, want to tap shot your AR. Since you ran out of ammo on the BR, we're gonna tap shot our AR, and basically almost give it the same effect. Oh, no, that's not what we want. Oh, jeez. That's not what we want. We don't want that. Okay. But like I said, basically you're going to actually see us doing the same stuff over and over again. And in the event that we were getting like completely obliterated here, we'd be able to, so, you know, we're going to throw that up on this. Okay. This is actually going to end up being faster for us to just do this. So actually, let's see that it's going to end up being faster for us to just do this first shot, which is what I did the first time I died, but I wasn't thinking after that, so stick that, go right there, right there. And again, we're gonna want to stay like right here without like being completely obliterated. So they're all gonna come up here basically, but we're just gonna be able to take basically almost all of them out. But they do have these really fun things that they come up with. They come up with all kinds of weapons that are just okay, you can see, like my tap firing is costing me a lot of points, but so we're basically going to, at this point, since we are so low on ammo, we are going to do kind of almost the opposite. We'll throw this. So those needlers are what doing because what's doing so much damage. And oop, there was a brute. I didn't even see the brute. Oh, that's gonna be a problem if we can't. So that's actually gonna end up being a problem if we can't. So we're gonna wait for that Phantom to come back in, and this is actually gonna end up causing a problem if we can't get this part down. So this may actually ruin our the part that we're going for, which won't be too big of a deal. So right when they drop, you know, that's when they're oh! As you can see, we're probably not going to make our sub 20, which actually kind of sucks because today, before I was streaming, I was trying to get ready for this stream, I actually got my sub 20 before, but I didn't record any of it, so that's why I'm trying to stream it live, try and get another sub 20. I was hoping that everything would go well, we'd actually be able to get a lower score, but it's obviously not going to happen. Oh, well. That's not going to help me at all, actually. We're actually just going to come pick up that. Oh, crap. That's so many enemies down here, dude. Oh, crap. So my shields should start going back up, which is good. That's actually going to allow me to jump up quicker, and we're going to throw down that bubble shield again. That guy is our problem right there. So that's what we're afraid of. We're afraid of that brute. That brute is going to cause us a lot of trouble. But the good thing is that we have a lot of AR ammo now. So we're going to take advantage of that. Oh my god, I dropped it. Drop that. Oh. So, I'm really tempted to just restart the mission and just try to get a sub 20 again and just try to do a different run. But at the same time, I think if everything goes to plan, we can at least get a sub 25, which sub 25 is still going to be, you know, awful. We're really trying to wait for this brute to get down, but seriously, like, if we could stick the brute, there we go. That was seriously some of our biggest issues, like that brute. Like, seriously, that brute was causing so much trouble that it wasn't even really worth it. So this dude, that guy is just trying to move combo us, which, you know, this one we can easily kill all of them if we could get a grenade, which this is not in our favor. We're just not going to get a grenade. But we should still be able to pick off all of these fronts slowly, maybe. With the tap shot move that I we're gonna pull aside, we're gonna pick up that. We're gonna try and find that last remaining. Okay. So now we got the grunt. I'm gonna head back up. As you can see, the pelican, you can hear the pelican moving, but it's gonna end up being good for us. We're gonna pick up that carbine. Oh, that was not what I wanted. We'll pick up the carbine, and we're gonna start going back this way. The reason we picked up this deployable shield, the deployable is actually gonna help us with the next part. We're gonna pick up as many grenades as we can in this area, but lucky for us, it's gonna be littered with grenades. So we're basically gonna go back where we came. And with this, it's actually going to be, if we can land the first grenade throw, we will actually probably be able to get through this pretty well. This was probably this was the second I was messing up a lot today on my personal run.
Sir, this
So
way.
we're gonna.
Look,
vents.
Light him up! Light him up!
Throw that down. Okay, let's see.
Take him down.
This is actually the this is the world record tactic for this mission. It's this, get behind this. Because you can shoot through the shield, but they can't shoot through it. And so basically you're just gonna wanna, and if you haven't killed them all, which if you don't know you haven't killed them all yet, you're gonna wanna just bring the kit with you. Honestly, bring the kit with you. Door's open, so we're gonna just move it. So we have about 5 minutes to get sub 20, which I don't think we're gonna make, but I do think we will make. I think we might make sub 25, which is gonna be okay, I guess. Got that. No, this one's okay. Any more grenades, you're gonna pick them up. If there's a BR, you're gonna want to pick up a BR. It's just a. Okay. Not gonna want a shotgun. This section can be difficult. If you can. Okay. So he threw a flare, which is what I was talking about earlier when I said we were gonna have to restart. Is that we don't want him to throw the flare, we want him to throw the invincibility, or else we're not gonna be able to make it through this section. So a lot as we kill him, we pick up that, and nope, we did the exact thing we didn't want. But as you can see, he's gonna get us killed because we're basically gonna use the invincibility to skip the brute fight here. So the reason why we're just jumping through this part instead of actually fighting the brutes is because you don't need to fight the brutes. They don't. I actually completely messed that part up. If you shoot any of the other brutes before that, they're all going to aggro on you. But if you can just manage to shoot that top brute, the chieftain, you're actually just going to be able to skip this entire sequence. But as you can see, I keep missing it, so that's why you don't charge it as early. I'm actually charging it a little bit early. So when you just run through this part, you're going to want to charge it. And you're just gonna, and he's throwing flares. I'm getting a really bad RNG. You have a 50-50 shot of him doing either. So him throwing down all of these, I don't want, yeah. So you see, we're gonna. He's really just getting flares, which is really incredible because usually he's not gonna get flares. Usually he's just gonna get, like usually you're gonna get a 50-50 shot. Oh my god. So we're gonna get a sub 25, maybe. You might actually just have to deal with a sub 30. But as you can see, my run's just not going well from mid-range. So I shot it too early, which got us to get killed. So that's, you know, I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes that I didn't make my first time through today. Okay. And you want to skip those gravity lifts because you're gonna pick up his invincibility. So we're gonna jump right then. Oh my god, dude, he is literally just throwing flares. I don't know what's up with that. He shouldn't be throwing down flares like that. He should be throwing down some like some invincibilities, because that's like his like thing. Oh well, nope. Like it's not giving me invincibility, which is gonna, like, you can't, like, we could pass this section, and actually at this point it probably would have been quicker to just to do that, but for the sake of like going through like what the run is supposed to look like you, oh my god, because that's one of the chicken's abilities, is he'll either have the that's one of his armor abilities, is he will either have dude, he's just throwing out like we may actually have to just restart, which I'm not particularly feeling restarting because this is almost a 20-minute stream already, and I was really just hoping to get through this really quickly, and you know. Oh nope, we picked up. God, he's really just throwing down flares, which is actually not, you know, my preference. So, purposes skip that. Oh, well, he avoided that. Okay, so I'm really not feeling like restarting, but we're just gonna restart, and we're gonna go for a sub 20 again.
Sorry for the tight.
I actually just can't get it. He's not spawning with the invincibility, which is gonna be
Motion trackers?
which is
Come on, sir.
unusual.
I'll show you the way.
So we're starting back over, which sucks because
Get those turrets
this mission
Watch
is
your
it's not a bad mission. Like I enjoy this mission a lot actually. But here's a fun fact about this mission: BRs spawn right here, but they're not available for you to pick up yet. So you actually cannot pick them up yet. You actually have to wait until the part with the
Chief? Good.
drones. They don't.
My
The
fire
weapon
team's
racks
spread thin.
don't spawn yet.
Can't hold out forever.
We're
I
gonna
need that
continue
hangar
to get
clear
on
for
here,
evac ASAP.
and again we're just gonna wait for that to blow up. Throw a grenade that way. Get that. Try to find a BR. Right. Oh, the BR is way up front. Oh, that's actually weird. Usually the BR is gonna be not as far up as it is. So we don't want to use all of our BR ammo, so we're actually just gonna restrict it up. We got that. Let's pull up our noob combo machine. And that's gonna be the basis of this run. So we're gonna wait for the brute's gonna spawn right there. We'll get rid of him. He's dangerous. He's like brutes are genuinely dangerous. The quicker you can eliminate that, you don't want that. You don't want like that to happen. Okay, so we have top of the notch ammo here, which is like not impossible to get. But you want to kill those jackals. You can kill a grunt. You don't need to. Like that part is not necessary for the run. So as you can see, the projectile actually killed that grunt. That wasn't actually killing it. So if there's no more enemies, like if I had left those jackals, I wouldn't be able to just like do this. You're not push this forward. That's what I was trying to do earlier in this run. Is you want to push it forward a little bit. It's kind of going to give you credits for both of them because two of them launch. So we're gonna see their noob combo. Because none of these enemies are the difficult enemies. It's really just like jackals and brutes. Jackals and brutes, man, that's what's gonna kill you. Jackals and again we're gonna try. There's a suicide gun down there, so I can come down here. We're already halfway down on our ammo, which is not good. So this is the second Phantom already. As you can tell, we are already a little bit further on our run. So basically, if they do that, you want to back off, and you really want to get the nuke combo on the brutes. They're like, oh my god, dude, it's actually a lot of brutes to come out of one. Yeah, and usually it's two. This time oh my god, I have three. Holy crap. 3 brutes, and they're all over here. Not good. I'm running low on. So, shouldn't have to charge it a lot, but. Oh crap, I didn't even see that brute. Oh my god, we just ruined that run. That actually was just. Oh. And then we're gonna get one. And this is what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about, was the AIs. This is what I was talking about earlier in the stream, like at the beginning, the first time we tried to do this run. By the way, the new combo is going to be very effective against Roots. Like, it is religiously important that you are able to master the new combo. We're actually going to come up with a new plasma pistol. And we have enough BR ammo to get us through this last part. So we are going to kill that last front, which should bring us up to the next portion of which should pull us up to the last. Book it. Hightail it out of here. And wait for our shields to reload. You can go under here. And that's actually gonna help your shield. There's nothing under there. That's just like. It's just like helpful. Also, you can get a grenade. Grenade kills Jacket very easily. Also double tapping, or I guess triple tapping, but get them. So, we're at 6 minutes, which is slightly ahead of where we were in the last round. We're going to do the same tactic, we'll pick that up, and we are going to pick up that carbine again, because the carbine is a precision weapon, and you want precision weapons when you're going through that section where, I forgot that we can pick up this BR, because there is another BR, I forgot about the BR room. Even though we're not going to take advantage of the BR. If we can pick up grenades, if there's any out here, you'll want to pick them up. And the reason for that is that's the first step in getting the room of those room of drones. As you notice, the first time I went through, we threw that grenade and it helped us immensely. So I'm going to try this again, and we're actually doing a lot better this time around. Almost cut our score in half.
Look! Coming out of the vents!
Line him up! Line him up!
What the hell are those things?
Okay, so you see, that's what I was talking about. Those the ones that come up behind you. That's why you're gonna throw that grenade when you get right through the door. Is to do that. So.
This way!
Look! Coming out of the vents!
Line him up! Line him up!
What the hell are those?
As long as they don't see you go, you'll be fine. We're gonna throw that up again. And we're gonna do this again. So you don't want to detach it yet because that'll actually do a lot more damage to you. So any of them. Now that that shield's down, we are screwed. You want that shield to stay intact the entire time you're doing it, but you really don't get a chance. Sometimes they charge their plasma pistol, sometimes they don't. You're really reliant on the RNG of this mission, which I mean is RNG. Okay, so I missed that shot. I missed the grenade. Which is the part we were looking like to not miss. You don't want to miss that grenade.
Take him down! Short control burst!
Just threw it off the edge.
This way!
Again, missed that.
Line him up!
Whatever. If I die, I die. I'm actually. So we're on like a 4 death run right now, which isn't bad compared to my arc run, which I ran, which I couldn't even finish today. Like I couldn't even finish my arc run today because I was just. Stop. God. I don't know how to find like that.
Take him down! Short control burst!
Oh. I guess I'm going to be behind my field. with this, which actually is going to definitely make our run. Holy shit. I hate when it happens. If they come behind you, they can like easily just obliterate you. If they don't come behind you, you can basically be fine. The brightness in this game actually doesn't help the part at all. We're just going to basically cut down that second. And since we managed to kill all of them, we will just do that with our VR now. The second that door opens is the second you're going to want to run. What are they? Okay, so the door opens. So now we're basically set to go. If you can pick up a better plasma pistol, do it. So basically just kind of run up here. I didn't even see the timer. 10:24. We might be able to hit the timer with that. Something. So just wait for that checkpoint to load, and then you're gonna just head right back up here. And any BRs, if you see any BRs whatsoever laying around, you don't want to do them. So again, this is the part that got us this last run, so we're gonna try to get it this time. So we're gonna skip that bit. Also, BR. Okay, so we basically got that. We're gonna pick up that. Yeah, we are going to just let it fall. Oh my god, how was I missing the hole? I missed the hole like 4 times. Holy crap. What was the checkpoint that I was doing? Nope, okay. So, watch. The rest of the time we're gonna get flares, which I'm actually gonna be really pissed if that's what happens. What the fuck? Come on. You're kidding. What? If we had a flare anyway, which would have made him useless. So there are certain points of the run that you gotta be very cautious about doing. This part is one of them. Because if that brute doesn't have a invincibility, you're either gonna have to be very cautious with it and do a run where you kill. Okay, I want to pick up that. Okay, so we're gonna go down this hole again, and we're actually going to throw a grenade right here.
You have been called upon to serve.
Grenade right here. And
Out.
what?
I've been texting you to go get the airdrop some work.
I'm in the middle of a live stream, that's why I haven't answered you. I haven't seen on my phone because I've been busy doing this.
I didn't dog about it.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you bring me? You up? I will put this one for you. I think the jacket up. Go get them then. You can't pay that. I did let you know. Fuck you. Well, okay.
Alright, so short little interruption, I apologize. So let's see, lifestyle. So we're gonna go back to that. We have no grenades, which means we're not gonna be able to do the bounce here, because there is actually a launch right there. But we're also about to do another launch. So basically, let's stop doing this for here.
Reject their lies. Rebel, or all your hives will perish.
Can I put that out really quickly? No one else should. At this point, we're gonna just do a really fun jump. Oh, we missed it. Okay, so this jump is actually one of the coolest glitches in the entire game. We're basically just going to position ourselves right here, and we're going to. Sometimes this jump I can't. Sometimes I just can't do this jump, which sucks because this jump is crucial for this run. Now, if we end up having to spend, I spent about. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm not landing it, because so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch up across the cabin and skip the barracks, because barracks are the most difficult part of this entire mission. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm missing it. Well, I know how I'm missing it, but I mean, I usually don't miss this one anymore, but sometimes you do. You're basically just align yourself with a hole. And right when you... I think I'm touching it too long. So basically, right when the player model comes into contact, right when the hit registry comes into contact, is when you're going to hit it. So you can see it move. That time I hit it too early. Oh, actually, I think I know what it is. I'm not. Okay. Alright, so you might notice that this one might take a while. In fact, we've already actually wasted about 2 minutes doing this run, but it's going to save us so much time going instead of going through. So that's the run. That's the basis of that jump. Checkpoint would not load the facing upward. I said no. So for some reason we're actually flying the wrong way. So we're gonna open the door first. That's always what we want to do. Make this one. I'm not looking. Like I'm going off in the entirely wrong direction. Like as you guys can see, I'm trying to aim right there. Knock that box out of the way. I'm gonna just back up again. I'm hitting the launch, like the launch is working, but the launch just isn't going in the right direction. So again, we're gonna try it again. So we're at 15 minutes, so we're probably gonna have to settle for a sub 25. The arbiter is the bane of my existence, so we're gonna just see what I mean? It's launching us in the entirely wrong direction. I can't seem to figure it out. Why it's doing that. So I'm gonna try aiming again. And so I mean, it's actually not a difficult. It's not super difficult. Like it takes some level of mastery. There we go. Not the part we needed to be at. But okay. So we actually just got across, which is basically just the bottom bit of our goal. The crouch jump. And the crouch jump. It instantly lets us turn the elevator around, which is exactly what we want to do. We don't have any grenades, which is actually going to slow us down a little bit up here. We actually have to fight up here instead of just sticking some of the boots. So instead of waiting for that elevator to open up, we're going to get up here and we're going to get on top of the pelican. If you don't know why we're going to get on top of the pelican. So the good news is you saw that loading. Which we loaded a checkpoint over here, which is actually going to be really good. You don't get that checkpoint from loading on this side. Okay, so just whatever. I'm still gonna be able to. The whole point of doing it that way is that the door doesn't open or close, which saves you probably about if you're doing a full open and a full close, probably about 10 seconds. So everything on this mission is highly optimized. I'm just kind of basically doing everything really slow, and I'm dying a lot, which is not part of the game, by the way. Dying is not part of this game. We're going to use this Pelican to get up here, but since we didn't get what we needed to get originally, we didn't get any of the grenades that we needed. We're gonna have to just deal with the enemies this way, which you're gonna see. We're gonna get back on top of this just to. You don't want to be careful with taking out these because they will. I mean, they are trying to kill you, but they are. You have a height advantage. Oh! So I messed that part up by not hitting the right brute. You're gonna want to get the brute that's on the far right. That's how that goes. And the reason for that is that the brute on the far right is going to be a brute shot, and you don't want to even remotely deal with brute shots because the brute shots are the bane of your existence, basically. So we're gonna want all of them to. We're gonna want one of them at some point to get near that. As you saw, them getting over there helps us out a lot. Crap, missing that shot. So your BR is the catalyst of this mission. You're really gonna want to get good at using the BR. If you aren't good at using the BR already, I mean, you're gonna want to get really good at using the BR. Because honestly, so once you kill 6 brutes, by the way, is when one of the rooms spawns, one of the rooms opens up, and actually it's already opened up. So I missed the opportunity to go back smack all of them, which would have been beneficial. So we're gonna go for a sub 25. We're actually really close to the end, because we skipped. Since we skipped that first part that of the barracks, it actually is gonna end up saving us a lot of time. So I'll just land. You want to land nothing but headshots on these guys. Because seriously, like, it's gonna end up being really beneficial for you. So you have some grenades, so use them. You have to really aggro. Holy crap, man. So this guy, that guy up there, he's gonna be a total dick now that he is the last one. He's gonna go up there. It doesn't matter, we have the precision weapon, which will let us do that. So, I'm gonna wait for this to open. But it should open right about now. That's a wall. Grenade right off of that.
Go! Go! I'll cover you.
And you don't want to get killed by these stupid drones. That is one thing you don't want to do. Because these drones are going to actually kill you really quickly. So as you can see, I still have 9% left on this gravity hammer, which we're going to use down here. And we're basically going to use a really nifty gravity hammer launch to get us through. The only bummer about Halo 3 is these stupid cutscenes, which
Get back to the op center.
you're gonna watch this.
Kill those brutes.
We're gonna kill that guy.
I've got to get these men out of here.
And as soon as we get over here, we're going to use that to run through and avoid all the enemies, which is going to be really nifty and really handy. So, so from in here, that's when you're going to want to kill everything. I just ran it down. Is there any other guns out there? The reason why I went out to get more guns is because you need a weapon in the second part. I didn't take my advantage, so actually happened this time is we're actually gonna
I've got to
see
get
there's
these
a
men
BR.
out of here.
There's yeah.
But I'll radio
Now we're
with
going to.
another exit. Good luck.
I'm going to. Oop. Right as I use the active camera. We want to be quick about it and not actually being quick about it because I can't just automatically get that BR. Just because I'm not skilled
Kill
enough
those
in
brutes. Rearm the bomb.
Oh.
I've got to get these men out of here. But I'll radio with another exit. Good luck.
So we're gonna get a sub 30 run, which sucks because I was really confident earlier in this run.
I've got to get these men out of here.
With
But I'll radio with another exit. Good luck.
basically, if they see you at first, you're screwed. It's actually gonna ruin whatever part of the run you had left. You don't want to be seen. And right as I got to a bit where I was going to be able to get covered. And we don't have any bubble shield now because there's no more bubble shield that you can get from that section. So we're really going to like sacrifice for like a, like we're going to pray to get a sub 30. Oh my god, dude. Especially if I can't get that jump. I mean, I'm getting it like 1 out of every 5 times. But I mean, holy crap.
Gotta get these men out of here. But I'll radio with another exit. Good luck.
The jump is supposed to get you all the way over here, which it didn't for me. Which is going to actually hinder my ability to get past everything. But did not hinder my ability too bad. Which is gonna, so basically, yeah, that's the part that we gotta like worry about. Oh my god. I'm actually really sad right now. Like, I actually hate myself because we're not gonna be able to get it sub 20 when we easily should have been able to, but I couldn't land one of those jumps.
I've gotta get these men out of here.
Dude, for some reason that jump, my box, my launch is not working for me. Oh my god, and of course I go, oh yeah, of course where I need to go. So, I'm gonna just start there. You don't want any of these guns to be alive, obviously. So we're not gonna hit a sub 20. We're not gonna hit a sub 30. We're gonna maybe hit a sub 40, which sucks.
I've gotta get these men out of here. But I'll radio with
so I may restart the mission again later, just to see if we can hit that sub.
But I'll radio with another exit.
See if we can at least get it once tonight. If not, I'm just gonna like call it quits. I'm actually just gonna kill myself.
Kill those
honestly.
brutes. Rearm the bomb. I've gotta get these men out
so
of
much
here.
right now.
But I'll radio with another exit.
Oh, well. Didn't kill the grunt apparently. I'm actually getting kind of salty right now.
Rearm the bomb. I've gotta get these men out of here. But I'll radio with another exit. Good luck.
So, and because I'm not reaching how far I need to get is why my like stuff isn't getting me where I need to go. Because this should, in theory, get you where you're supposed to. Fuck my ass. I was too focused on the front of them that I didn't focus on getting where I needed to go. We're gonna pick up that. We're gonna pick up
Gotta get these men out of here. But I'll radio with another exit.
I don't want to ever save and quit. I really wish you could disable fucking save
Kill
and
those
quitting.
brutes.
I really wish Legendary wouldn't let you
I've got to
save.
get these men out of here,
Yep.
but I'll radio with another exit. Good luck.
It's because of my jump is what's going on. I figured out why that is for me. And now I'm actually not going to get past where I need to go. I'm actually going to end up dying right here again because they're going to be able to see my active count wears off in full right there where I need to make that jump. And I can't really make that jump. So, screw my pooch. I'm actually really killing my run here and my credibility for this run. I've been practicing this run all freaking day.
I've got to get these men out of here.
Just to try and get my and I have to use the camera early because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get past all the enemies, which, heaven forbid, you die like super early on this part, like it seems super early. But speaking about that, actually. Oh my god, dude, I'm actually getting shot from behind. Are you kidding me? This part is not a part you want to get shot from behind that. This part is going to be hard enough as it is. This part we can get rid of the gravity hammer now. So made contact. The speedrunning strat for the legendary run on this one. Ooh. Accidentally doing so much. Just looking where my hairs are. So we're gonna be really lucky to get this sub 30, maybe a sub 35. And so we killed him. And there are no more brutes in this. Always forget about the turret. I always forget about the turret. So since there's not going to be any more of that, where the bomb with it? There's not going to be any more brutes, so you no longer need that plasma pistol. And having this for Solid Highway is actually pretty much what we're going to. Usually they don't attack you. Usually these ones are in a scurry. But you're going to want to run. You need a lot of crouch jumping to quickly get through that section. If you want to pick up more BR ammo, like if you think that's completely necessary, you're going to want to do it right there. Oh my god, I hate
There
this
will be a
cutscene.
great deal of
I hate
hardship on the
Cortana
road ahead.
in this mission. Because she's actually so annoying for speedrunning purposes. Because she would, if there was a way to skip every one of them, the run for this would be a lot shorter. As you can see, dude, there's like these grunts, however, will kill you. The grunts I was talking about earlier that aren't going to kill you, those ones are. Those ones will target you very easily. So it looks like we're going to get about a 32-minute run. Is what I'm guessing. We're going to get about 32 minutes. So there's a reason why I grabbed this, because there's a lot of enemies out here. A lot of enemies in the hangar bay. This last battle section. Of course, Cortana comes back to say hi.
You will become the best we can make you.
So, and we're going to try this again one last time after we finish this run. We are going to finish this run. A lot of grunts right here. This time around, like I said the first time, like, you cannot kill the grunts. Like this actually, this time's going to be almost necessary that you kill everything in this room. So we're going to aim right there. Fire one. Hopefully get all of them. We do. We'll shoot that one.
There isn't much time, Chief. Find that elevator.
And right. So. Killing the jackals is imperative because of the way this is going to be set up. I don't want to shoot that one way down there. We have any grenades up. I don't want to shoot those. Make sure there's no grunts on this side. I don't even want to shoot right away. With two more, so that's going to end up saving us a hell of a time. Like I said, about a 32-minute run. Probably about 15,000
This place
points.
will become your home.
I don't know. After the multiplier, I think that actually is after my multiplier, so never mind. I think I'm about 10,000 points. But the point isn't what we're going for. We're not going for points. If we're going for points, we'd be doing a different run.
This place will become your tomb.
So about 30. I think it was like 31:20. What's the time on that one? Um, 31:43. That's a bad time. Speedrunning wise. If you were gonna just try to do the campaign like all the way through and have fun with it, you could probably get through with it and be fine. But the way that speedrunning works, that's actually really bad time. Especially with this mission. World record is like, I think it's like 8:43. I think it is. I might be a little bit wrong on that. But yeah. So basically, I'm going to stop the stream, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna continue to play this mission. I'm gonna actually just record myself streaming it, and see if we can get a sub 20. But thanks for watching, guys. And if you found any that's useful, no problem. I thought it was fun to do. And at some point, I will actually be going through and I'll be doing every mission. So keep an eye out for more live streams from me, because I will probably end up streaming Tosawa Highway at one point. The storm is really fun. There's a really fun glitch in it that lets you get out of it, but I haven't mastered it yet. So the Sierra 117, of course, I'll end up doing that one and all the other ones. But for right now, I'm gonna try to keep it to Crow's Nest, probably the storm and Tosawa Highway, because those are probably the three ones I'm really good at right now. And obviously, I didn't do the Crow's Nest very well, but if there's ever a time where I can get like a sub 15, I'll definitely stream that. So right now, the goal is going to get to be a sub 20. So thanks for watching and supporting me, guys. And keep an eye out for my channel for either videos or more live streams. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.